Welcome back. You're watching the 14th match in round 2 of TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz 2021. The scores are Broughton Primary on 7 points and Buff Bay Primary on 2 points. It's now time for Section 2, the Junior Challenge Face-Off. In this section, team members will face off against each other in the categories of science, math, English language, and social studies. Our first face-off is in the category of mathematics between Otavia Jackson of Buff Bay Primary and Rashawn Fletcher of Broughton Primary. So Otavia, these questions are for you. If twice a number is 48, what is a quarter of that same number?
12.
Incorrect. Rashawn, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
6. Otavia, which is largest? Is it 2/5, 0.7, or 5/8? Question passes, Rashawn.
No, thank you.
0.7. Otavio, the ratio of boys to girls in a school is 3 to 7. What fraction of the students in the school are boys?
3/10.
Correct. What is the sum of 2.46, 3.09, and 2.91?
$8.46.
Correct. And your final question, what is the value of x if 6x plus 54 equals 198?
$24.
Correct. Rashawn, we're over to you for your questions. If a number increased by 19 is 55, what is twice that number?
38.
Incorrect. Otavia, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
72. Rashawn, what is largest, or which is largest? 2/3, 0.5, or 1/4?
2/3.
Correct. As a part of a recipe, the chef mixes 4 tablespoons of flour to 6 tablespoons of sugar. In its lowest terms, what fraction of the mixture is sugar?
2/5.
Correct. What is the sum of 19.9, 1.09, and 0.19?
22.18.
Incorrect. Otavia, would you like to try?
Thank you. 21.18.
Correct. And Rashawn, your final question. What is the value of x if 8x plus 48 equals 176?
$16.
Correct. And that brings us to our second face-off in science. This will be between the captain of Buff Bay Primary, Shavina Campbell, and Carly Lewis of Broughton Primary. Shavina, these questions are for you. What condition is present when light focuses in front of the retina in the eye? Sorry, the bell came first. Carly, would you like to try?
Yes, thank you. Nearsightedness?
Correct. Shavina, does the average adult human have 8, 10, or 12 incisors among their teeth?
8.
Correct. How many pairs of ribs does an adult male and female have combined? Question passes. Carly?
Yes, thank you. 24.
Correct. Shavina, what happens to a rock beneath the Earth's surface when it gets really hot?
Pass.
Carly?
Yes, thank you. It becomes molten.
Correct. And your final question, Shavina? How many ball and socket joints can be found in the human body? Sorry, the bell came first. Carly?
Yes, thank you. 4.
Correct, and we're still with you for your questions, Carly. What is the position of an image when it is formed on the retina of the eye?
Inverted.
Correct. Does the average adult human have 6, 8, 10 molars among their teeth?
6.
Incorrect. Shavina, would you like to try?
Yes, thank you. 8.
Correct. Carly, which bone in the body rests on and is connected to the oval window by a ligament?
The stirrup.
Correct. When rocks become molten and still remain below the Earth's surface, what is it known as?
Magma.
Correct. And your final question. A ball and socket joint is found in the shoulder and which other part of the body?
The hip.
Correct. And that is the end of our second face-off, and we now move to English language. This will be between Khadijah Brown of Buff Bay Primary and DeAndre Reed of Broughton Primary. So Khadijah, these questions are for you. Give a 10-letter noun starting with F, which means a person from whom one is descended.
Pass.
DeAndre, would you like to try?
Yes, thank you. Forefather.
Correct. Khadijah, spell the word paradigm. DeAndre?
No, thank you.
Paradigm. Khadijah, please form an adjective from reveal.
Revealer.
Incorrect. DeAndre?
No, thank you.
Revealing or revelatory. Khadijah, what is the past tense of withhold?
Hold.
Incorrect. DeAndre, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
Withheld. And your final question, Khadijah. What is the adverb in the following sentence? Mary was beautifully dressed for the wedding.
Beautifully.
Correct. And DeAndre, we're over to you for your questions. Please give a 9-letter noun starting with B, which means a state of being unable to pay one's debt.
Bankrupt.
Incorrect. Khadijah, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
It's bankruptcy. DeAndre, please spell inculcate.
INCOLCATE. Inculcate.
Incorrect. Khadijah, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
INCULCATE. Please form an adjective from support. DeAndre.
Supportive.
Correct. What is the past participle of withstand?
Withstood.
Correct. And your final question, what is the adjective in the following sentence? The alarmed teacher shouted at the student.
Shouted.
Incorrect. Khadijah?
Yes, please. Alarmed.
Correct. And that now brings us to our final face-off in social studies. This will be between Nashawn Sutherland of Buff Bay Primary and Renessa Somerville, the captain of Broughton Primary. Nashawn? Which zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle?
The Tropic of Capricorn.
Incorrect. Renessa, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
It's the temperate zone. Nashawn? Owen Arthur is the former Prime Minister of which Caribbean country?
Grenada.
Incorrect. Renessa?
No, thank you.
Barbados. In which parish in Jamaica can you find Cornwall Beach? Nashawn?
Portland.
Incorrect. Renessa?
Yes, thank you. Westmoreland.
Incorrect. St. James. Jamaican national hero Sam Sharp was a slave on which estate? Nashawn?
Sugar Estate.
Incorrect. Renessa?
No, thank you.
The Croydon estate. And your final question, Nashawn. What is the capital of St. Kitts and Nevis?
Basseterre.
Correct. Renessa, over to you. The frigid zone lies between the South Pole and which circle of latitude?
Antarctic Circle.
Incorrect. Would you like to try, Nashawn?
No, thank you.
The Arctic Circle. Renessa, Kenny Anthony is a former Prime Minister of which Caribbean country?
Barbados.
Incorrect. Nashan?
Grenada.
Incorrect. St. Lucia. In which parish in Jamaica can you find the Bluefields Beach? Renessa?
Westmoreland.
Correct. What kind of farmer did Jamaican national hero Paul Bogle become as a free slave?
Peasant farmer.
Correct. And your final question, what is the capital of Dominica?
Roseau.
Correct. And that marks the end of our final face-off and the end of Section 2. The scores are Broughton Primary on 23 points and Buff Bay Primary on 11. Stay with us. The final challenge is next in TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz 2021.